Josh here from Sportitude Running, and it is shoe review time, and it's going to be a fast shoe review. It's going to be an exciting shoe review because we are talking all things Saucony Endorphin Pro Plus. This shoe here has just landed in our warehouse, and there's been a lot of hype about this shoe for a few months now. So we got a phone call from Saucony about 4 months ago saying, hey, we're going to do the Pro, we're going to do it in a lighter package. Would you be interested? And we said yes, yes, and yes. So what I've got here in my hands is the men's size 9.5. This is my pair. I really, really like what Saucony are doing in this racing space. So obviously, if you've been around the place for a couple of years now, we know the success of the Endorphin franchise. We know the success of the Endorphin Pro series. And what we're going to be doing in today's review is talking about Pro Plus, comparing it to Pro 2, giving you all the information that you need at home to, who knows, potentially make this your next race day shoe. So without further ado, let's get stuck in. Okay guys, let's firstly talk about what this shoe is and why it even exists in the first place. It is a race day shoe, so anywhere from 5K road, 10, half marathon to your marathon distance. This shoe here is designed to go fast, but it's also designed to push those distances, being half and full marathons for your endurance athletes out there. So what we'll do is we'll talk about the outsole first. Now, it's hard to tell because I'm holding a white shoe, a white outsole and a white midsole, but you're going to have to trust me here. When I hold up the Endorphin Pro 2, you can see that the actual wall of the outsole covers the whole border of this shoe through here. So there's elements of the exposed Power Run PB, which hasn't had any issue. We haven't had any issues, pardon me, with the wear pattern in the Endorphin Pro series. So over time, this shoe here will obviously wear down a little bit, but it's been a good, durable, honest outsole. I've liked what they've done. They've reduced weight, but they've produced a protective layer on top or underneath that Power Run PB. Coming to the midsole, again, no surprises here. Nothing has changed. It's the exact same technology. We have a 35.5 mil heel and a 27.5 mil forefoot for a variance of 8 millimeters. There is no change with regards to the Power Run technology. It's very light, very bouncy, incredibly responsive. And like the Pro 2, we have got a carbon plate on offer as well. Again, exact same positioning, heel to forefoot, dips down through the midfoot to that forefoot, a nice aggressive dip towards the toe or your metatarsal region, so you get that real engagement with your forefoot to generate that snappy, responsive feel as you toe off any gait cycle. All the change is in the upper. No surprises there, outsole, midsole, all the same. What we have up top is an incredibly lightweight system. Saucony head office essentially wanted to make a racing shoe with that spike fit and feel. So now this shoe here does drop under the 200 gram mark. We've got 195 grams for a men's size 9. So that is fantastic, dropping under the 200 mark through there. And the men's is around about that sort of 203 grams. That's with our scales through here. So you probably sit there and go, well, 8 grams isn't a whole lot. And to be completely honest with you, it's not. I don't feel that the majority of athletes are going to run much faster in this shoe than they would this, but the important thing when selecting a race shoe is comfort. So if you find this upper to fit you, to hug you, to contour the shapes of your foot a lot better, well, hey, you're probably going to run a little bit more efficient and faster in it. On the flip side, if you find the Endorphin Pro 2 to hug you in the right areas up top, you get a more contoured fit, then this might be the shoe that you should lean towards when you're comparing apples for apples through here. So the other shoes that do fall under that 200 gram mark is your Next Percent from Nike and your ASICS Metaspeed Sky from that running family through there, obviously with the full-length carbon plates on offer. Now, one sort of piece of feedback with this upper is being so light, the tongue's a little bit thinner. There is no gusseted tongue. Now, for me, I was a little bit sort of conflicted, part of me, with that, because when it comes to racing shoes, especially in this order, I like to just see a little bit of support up top. But again, this shoe is about reducing the weight. So if you happen to be a really, really efficient runner, you're hunting down those PBs, this should be a shoe you could be considering for those road races. However, if you want a little bit more of a lockdown on top of your arch, the Endorphin Pro 2 does provide it. Now, I mean that because this little lacing system structure through here that ties the eyelets down to the medial side of the joinery from the upper to the midsole. Same thing goes on the lateral side, just joins that area through there. It's not intrusive, it's not heavy, it's just a slightly more locked in midfoot Endorphin Pro 2. But breathability wise, I don't think there is a better racing flat in the market at this point in time right now that is going to breathe as well as Endorphin Pro Plus. This shoe is crazy light. The other thing I do like about it, as you come back to the heel counter through here, there's pretty much no heel counter on offer, actually, but they've executed a really nice suede lining on the inside through here with a little bit more padding around the back of that Achilles. So where that Achilles inserts into your calcaneus, it's going to get a little bit more cushioning at that back region through there, just to provide a little bit more comfort on your foot for race day. Okay guys, in summary, Endorphin Pro Plus is a very exciting shoe. Getting under that 200 gram barrier is a great achievement for a brand, but not doing it to the point where they're sacrificing too much with this shoe. All the changes in the upper, crazy light, very breathable system up top, but the success of the Endorphin Pro series has been in that Power Run PB and the carbon plate midsole. So not changing that is a good thing, but a subtle iteration with that upper is only going to yield very good results for all those Saucony lovers out there. So guys, if you've got any questions about the Pro Plus, let us know in the comment section below. If you've been an Endorphin Pro runner, we'd love to hear your thoughts on how that shoe has performed for you. And guys, until next time, stay safe, be kind to one another, happy running, keep chasing those PBs, and we'll see you next time. Take care.